Nothing can withstand the power of the human will. If you visualize something and you take proper action, inevitably it's going to happen. All right? Let's find out how. All right, ladies. So let's talk about the law of attraction and how to attract your soulmate through the law of attraction. All right. Um, I'm having a seminar this coming week, this coming Sunday. I had to cancel the one this last Sunday because I wasn't feeling good. I was exhausted, so I just had to cancel it. But I'm gonna be having one next week in Berlin. All right. So if you guys want to attend to the one in Berlin, come. I'm thinking of London, but you know what? Nah. If you want to attend the one in, should I? Nah. If you want, nah. If you want to attend the one in Berlin, just go to the link below and you could purchase that ticket. All right? Okay. Look, I don't know if you guys, I use the law of attraction a lot. I just don't call it the law of attraction because I'm not that kind of person to. It's like it attracts a certain kind of person. The word law of attraction, right? Is more spiritual. I'm more of a pragmatic, analytical kind of guy, but I do see the merits behind the law of attraction, and it does go hand in hand with what I believe in. They just phrase it differently, right? And so it turned me off initially, but once I see it, I'm like, you know what? It's the same thing that I teach, okay? And this is the thing: you do attract, you do have a certain attraction. You if you keep attracting the same kind of guy, the law of attraction is working for you, but in a way that you don't want it to. All right. And this is why. It's because where your energy, your emotions will go towards will manifest whatever you feel and focus more on. So if you're frustrated with men, that energy of frustration, the law of attraction does not respond to your words. They respond to your energy. And sometimes when you do positive affirmations of I am rich, I am in a successful relationship, the universe doesn't hear you. It senses the energy behind those words. You see what I'm saying? So whenever you focus on how bad your relationships are, how the guys don't like you, how the guys keep ghosting you, you're creating that energy. I mean, that is an energy. And you put in that energy into the world, and then you try to be positive, but the predominant energy is the frustration with men. You see what I'm saying? The frustration with the guy you're with. The frustration of not having what people have. So that energy is going into the universe and you're recreating it. It's going to keep coming more and more. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of like you want to change your circumstance, but you're stressed out about the fact where you are in life. That energy of stressed out has more energy than your desire to change the circumstance. That energy is more influential. It returns to you because it's not about your conscious intention, even though it is. It's more about the energy behind that, right? So that vibration is gonna bring more of that, right? So this is what you got to do to use the law of attraction to find your soulmate. Now, I don't believe in the Disney kind of soulmate, like the whole there's somebody special for you. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in that shit, right? I even talk about it in my upcoming in my course, the psychological game of attraction, and in my new course, natural chemistry. I talk a lot about this, right? Said about that, right? So let's talk about the 3 steps to manifest the love of your life in a practical way, because there's a lot of videos on the law of attraction, but it's too it makes it sound like it's like some angelic type of shit. All right, let's find out what it is. The first thing you gotta do is ask for what you want, right? You gotta know what you want in a very specific way, right? So the way that you know when I say know what you want, don't just say, "Oh, I want a relationship," right? Or like, "I want a husband." No, be very specific. How do you want your husband to treat you? How do you want to feel around your husband? Who's chasing who? What kind of dynamics do you have? How much? You can even go as far as how much money does he make? Be very specific. How much does he respect you? How do you feel about him? Right? And make it into an image, right? And see that image in your head. Don't worry about how you're gonna get there, but just see that. What kind of standards do you have? How does he treat you? How does he like just focus on the positive. How does he treat you? Like how do you feel around him? Like who's chasing who? Or how confident do you feel around him? How frustrated are you in that relationship? Be very specific about the vision, right? And you give it energy. You fuel that image with feeling grateful, right? You fuel that image with feeling happy that you already have it. You see what I'm saying? You fuel that image by feeling grateful, by feeling that it's already done. Right? That's how you give it energy. Because what most women do, they just focus on the frustration, the fact that they're not where they want to be in life, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. The problem is when you feel afraid of what's going to happen, when you don't feel like it's going to happen, when you are afraid that you might end up alone. That energy is going to be put out into the world. What you got to do is focus on the fact that it's already done. If you visualize it, it's already done. Look, visualize it in your head. Set the standards that you'll never settle for anything less, right? And just keep that image. Just as long as you're realistic, as long as you motherfuckers aren't going after Brad Pitt, thinking you could fucking attract Brad Pitt or trying to attract a Future or some shit like that. That's not realistic. Be realistic, right? Go after a guy that's normal and that's not like somebody who's out of reach. Be realistic. There's a lot of good people out there, right? But what I want you to do is feel frustrated. Realize that if you visualize it, it's already done. If you visualize it, it's already done. Keep visualizing it in your head, right? And be thankful for it. You see what I'm saying? And you might say, but that's just being delusional. I don't have it. I know you don't have it, but if you got to realize about this, man. Whenever you become obsessed about something and you believe it's gonna happen by taking action, it's inevitable. It's inevitable. It's already done. Nothing can withstand the human will. If you keep hitting something, eventually it's going to fall. You see what I'm saying? Just follow the notes, right? So visualize it, right? And believe that it's going to happen, all right? So once you believe that it's going to happen, take action. The first thing you do is take obvious action. What's obvious action, right? Obvious action is going to a salsa club because there are men there. Going to a meditation retreat. Going to this, taking classes, doing things that surround you with people. Right? That's obvious action. Getting out your house and meeting people. That's obvious action. After that, then you take inspired action, right? If you believe that you're gonna find a guy if you believe so because you have my videos, that increases the likelihood. My strategies will increase that likelihood, right? Inspired action will come when you say, "Oh my God, you know what? Like, I think I should do that." Something that you just didn't think of. That inspired action. It's like when I was meditating a few years ago. My goal was to get big on YouTube, right? Not get big, but just get a following. And then I realized I should just make a video for dating advice. I used to make videos about how to stop smoking weed, but then out of nowhere, I was like, let me make the dating advice videos. That was inspired action. I didn't know how I was gonna get bigger with YouTube, but I believed it was gonna happen. So inspired action just comes when you're taking a shower and an idea comes to you, right? So you gotta take obvious action and then let the inspired action come to you. And inspired action will come to you once you take action. And sometimes inspired action is what takes you to the other level, right? Right? Those comes through meditation and moments of insight, right? But what you cannot do is feel frustrated. Just whenever you feel frustrated, just know it's inevitable. If you wait long enough and you have the belief and you have your standards and you're willing to walk away, it's going to happen. And if it doesn't happen, that means that you were about to attract toxic, negative relationship, and maybe you saved yourself the trouble, right? Now, a part of you will stop you because you have some negative beliefs. You might think that you're not worth it. You might think that that your past is your future. So what you got to do is start getting some positive role models. See people who were in your position. Find people who are in the position that you are in right now, and see. and see how they overcame that situation, right? So if you don't think you're worth it, find examples of people who were in your position. You see what I'm saying? And as long as you keep visualizing that image, if you find the perfect husband, not a perfect husband, but somebody who you're happy with, your soulmate, somebody who loves you for who you are, and you visualize yourself having standards, and you visualize yourself being willing to walk away, right? That's gonna turn into a belief, and eventually you're gonna start raising your standards, right? And then after that, you wanna vibrate with your desires. Feel grateful. Thank God you really have that husband. Thank God he's here. Be grateful. Be happy. See that image in your head and be grateful. So whenever you feel down, all you got to do is visualize your inevitable future, right? Visualize it. And as long as you're taking action, as long as you have your standards, as long as you keep yourself grateful, whenever things go wrong, you say to yourself, this means this is not it for me. And you just keep moving because it's going to happen inevitably as long as you don't live in a village. Moments of doubt, return to the vision of the inevitable vision, and just trust that if you give it time, it's gonna happen. Always thank God for that. Feel that joy. Feel yourself that happy that it has already happened. Inevitably, it will come to pass. Undeniably, undisputably, it's gonna happen. That is how the law of attraction works. Your energy will give you what you're feeling. So if you feel frustrated, it's going to give you more of that frustration. Feel joy. Feel grateful. Thank God for that dick. Lord, thank you for this dick. Man, my fault. Dick. Thank you for this man. Thank you for this house. Thank you for this healthy relationship. And just feel that energy. Fuel yourself with that happiness. It's going to increase the quality of your life. It's going to make you much happier. You see what I'm saying? And that's how you do it. You give it time. The problem is when you settle for the wrong guy. When you settle for a guy that doesn't like you because you're just not happy at the moment. Don't do that. All right? Okay. All right. This is Alex with Mindful Attraction, ladies. Oh man, it's to all the angels out there, this is how you do it. This is how you do it, man. And don't forget, ladies, I have a YouTube channel for women that's in Spanish on the description down below. So you guys can check it out also. And if you guys need one-on-one coaching, go to the description down below and subscribe to my Spanish channel. All right? All right. Peace out. All right, guys. Check out my online course, Dark Game, for those who don't know. And you guys can check it out for free. There's a free trial. There's free videos you guys can watch if you guys don't want to pay for it, for all the freeloaders out there. But you definitely can check it out for free if you don't want to pay for it. There's free videos on there. But this is pretty much the course that your mama does not want you to know about, and that, to be quite honest with you, I am afraid that YouTube might ban me for this course, right? Because this course pretty much is a 54 video course that pretty much puts out all of the dark psychological tactics that every woman does not want you to know about, right? So look, I split this up in 4 different sections. The first one is a man with a purpose, right? It teaches you how to find your purpose, a deep dive on how to find your purpose, the purpose of your purpose, discovering your purpose, the keys to finding your purpose, dealing with your own weaknesses, avoiding the false purposes, becoming a long-term thinker, which is what you need, and being on your purpose at work. This will show you how to use your purpose to insulate you from the bullshit that women throw at you, right? After that, I would show you guys 13 different videos on female nature, so that you could have realistic expectations of women, so that you can stop thinking that there's some floating butterflies and shit, right? So this is pretty much will help you guys understand that women aren't as angelic as you think they are. After that is putting you guys in the right mindset, right? How to put the proper mindset that projects masculinity, right? Which is, to me, is pretty much one of the most important parts of this course, right? And we pretty much go deep into that. After that is the outer game, what to do, how to use vulnerability, being unavailable, what to do after the date, what to do to create competition, damage control if you fuck it up, how to go for the kiss, principles of not kissing women, getting her number, how to install ideas in her head, how to validate her the proper way, online games, social circuit game, approaching, transition, closing. All of these videos I go in depth. How to get threesomes, what to do, how to qualify women during conversations, using silence, how to control the pace of the relationship. All of that in deep level. We don't just kind of glaze through it. We go deep into it. And after that, we got some bonuses. Overcoming approach anxiety, how to take action, the Dickens pattern, how to go from open to transition. It's pretty much more about pickup, right? And this course, I should be selling it for $300 or $400, but I don't, right? I sell it to you guys for $99, right? Because I think it's a good introductory course, right? It's the most affordable course I'm going to be putting out. The second most affordable course. After this, is not going to be like this, but this is pretty much the secret, the dark psychological secrets to creating, like, to making any woman fall in love with you guys, right? If this shit don't work, I don't know what else would work, all right? Anyways, if you guys enjoy this, go inside the course. I hope to see you guys inside, because I know you guys will love it, because there's a 30-day money back guarantee. If you guys don't like it, check out the whole course, do whatever you want, and get your money back if you don't like it. But you know what? The results speak for themselves. I can promise you that you're gonna love it, all right? So much that I'm putting my money where my mouth is. See you guys inside.